here, JamSnugg coming at y'all one more time on a podcast. I got DK with me. Say hey, DK.
What's up?
Okay, that's a good volume. Little bit louder now.
I mean, that was good enough.
That was good enough?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is gonna be a Star Wars one, by the way. May the 4th be with you. Okay, on this day, May the 4th. All right, today's the 4th, ain't it?
You tell me.
I haven't checked my calendar.
I need to check the force.
Well, check the force. Check the force.
I'll get back with you.
Okay. Did Anakin tell you anything?
I don't know about Anakin. I don't know about him.
Okay. Ahsoka told me enough. That's
okay.
My girl Ahsoka. Ooh, Ahsoka Tano. I love Ahsoka. Ooh, but yeah, Star Wars heavy. By the way, disclaimer, I guess. Please keep comments about Star Wars in this one. Please, people.
What, civil?
No, not civil. Just
oh, I don't care about civil. Y'all go ham on
talk about Star Wars because I don't want to see no SpongeBob comments on this.
You ever heard that Star Wars?
I'm tired of it.
Star Wars
What?
Mixture of SpongeBob and Star Wars?
First of all, this ain't Robot Chicken. Ain't nothing mixing. Okay. Star Wars.
I mean, Robot Chicken did have a lot of Star Wars.
I know they did, but this ain't Robot Chicken. That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Star Wars.
Family Guy has a little Star Wars too.
I'm done with you.
Gotcha. Loud and clear.
Man, so what are we gonna start with? Anyway, there's nothing specific for this podcast. Just anything Star Wars, everything, just what comes to mind.
Animation for me.
Hey,
I love the animation.
We could talk about Clone Wars. We could talk about.
Let's go to it then.
But I wasn't ready to get there.
You asked. You said what we started
I'm just saying over. Oh, you want to start with Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna start with Rebels, but hey, that's fine too.
Clone Wars came before Rebels.
I know, but you always hated on. You always keep hating on Rebels, but
we'll
all right.
Get to it when we get to it. But Clone Wars.
Clone Wars. What about Clone Wars?
I feel like you underappreciating Clone Wars, especially
first
if
of all,
back with a final season.
I can't wait.
Actually, to justify the ending that the creator wanted to do. So for me, a lot of people didn't like the first rendition of the Star Wars Clone Wars animated movie that started the whole show. And
talking about the prequels.
Not the prequels. Talking about the animation movie. It was called Star Wars Clone Wars. It's not episode 1 or episode 2. It was just Star Wars episode. It seemed like it was a long episode, like a premiere.
Okay.
So it was like an hour and a half or something like that. And it was just an animated movie. People didn't care about that one. But
you showed me that one?
Yes. But it looked like it was a season premiere. Anyway, whole point is, so that's where you see Ahsoka. That's where the first time you see her. And I said, who is this little thing right here? She's like a little baby out there on the field. I mean, this ain't no field for practicing. She can't come out here and just be Anakin's apprentice like this. Like she got her. She earned it. She earned her way. I mean, at first I just loved her. And you see Yoda. I'm like, okay, I'm just feeling this whole vibe. You do feel the Jar Jar Binks. He's in the animated show.
I feel like he was better.
He didn't
in the show.
Yeah, he seemed like they had good storylines with him. They had like a good character development. Things that I really enjoyed with him that I don't think I enjoyed as much in the actual movie, live action movie. But overall, you see things in the show that you wouldn't really think of as like some stuff that in the movies they couldn't do. Like the background of the dark side and the light side. They actually gave it a face. Like you see the dark side, like the person they represent, and you see Anakin's downfall a little bit to the dark side.
You see the lead up.
You see a little bit of it. A little bit. Not all the way because he's not 100% there yet. But you see shout outs that they're telling him, it's like, you are going to turn dark. And he's like, no, I can't. No, I won't. You're like, yeah, you are though. We know the future, man. Okay, so it's not going. But I just love the chemistry between him and Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
This is my favorite, whole thing of how they did Anakin. Out of anything else, I don't know. I haven't read the comics and the books and stuff like that, but the animation that they did in the story and the person that does the voice for Anakin, I love him in Clone Wars. He's my favorite.
Nailed it.
Favorite Anakin.
I was thinking, I was in Rebels. What last season did I just watch? Season 2? 3? When Ahsoka came on the scene, old Ahsoka, not old. Not old. She was
Grandma.
Like, she ain't old.
Granny.
She what? She looked young to me, I guess, but
you got it.
Whenever she went against
Cougar.
What?
Wow.
No. Oh, Cougar. Hush. Vader. Whenever the whole ship thing was crashing down or whatever, you could tell like there was like a little moment between them, like a memory, like, yeah, you were one of my good ones.
Didn't she knock his like helmet piece off, and she saw his eye, and
yeah,
kind of just like, that's my old master. How did you go down this path? How did you become like the most hatred, the
evil,
like venom?
But he still redeemed himself in the original, technically.
We talking about the animation though. We
talking about Star Wars. We talking about Star Wars.
You can go to like the old, Star Wars.
It all connects.
It does, but unlike for me, I like to focus on what my Anakin and Ahsoka was about.
Oh, the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just.
It was heartbreaking.
It was.
Because you could feel it, like you said. You can feel the old memories of how they were good friends.
The tension too. Man, I don't know. Anyway, enough on the animations. I love live actions. I gotta talk about the live actions here.
Got you.
J.J. Abrams.
You gonna go to J.J. first? I thought you were gonna go to your favorite.
I love J.J.
But I thought your favorite is something else.
Oh, you talking about my favorite flick?
You said live action. You love live action.
Well, not all of them. Ugh, Last Jedi.
But it's a certain one that you love.
Rogue One.
You got it.
Love Rogue One. I don't know. It still blows my mind how the placement of Rogue One is like right before New Hope. It just I don't know. I don't know. I just love Rogue One. I don't know what it is. I just love Rogue One. Like, I don't.
Just when you say the timeline right there, it's the weirdest thing to have a universe that they just jump around on time as much as doesn't make no kind of sense. They have like a Back to Future concept. Okay,
they are all over.
We're gonna go ahead and go between episode 5 and 6. Mm-hmm. Okay, and the next one we're gonna do 7 and 8. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna do 30 years. I'm like, what? Like,
how many years was between?
Like, where's Rebels at? It's between Phantom Menace. No, it's between Empire Strikes Back, and it's like, what? What's going on?
Didn't I show you the picture where they showed on Instagram that whole chronological order of all Star Wars?
No.
Okay, I gotta show you that one. It actually helps everything because they got Clone Wars, they got Rebels, they got Solo, they got everything lined up in its proper order. I was like, oh, well, I appreciate this. This actually helps because I don't.
And it started all with George when he did episode 4. How you gonna start at episode 4 and 5 and 6 and say? Do you think to 1, 2, and 3?
Do you think he had 1, 2, and 3 already pre-planned back then?
Maybe, but it's
for the works of the movie in the works, I guess.
Possibly, George have a mind that's like crazy than anybody.
Man, but I don't know.
Yeah, Rogue One. You was talking about.
Yeah, it's just man.
You love how it was connects right into New Hope.
New Hope, just right to it, and then I don't know until like when JJ came on the scene, his. I know people hated the whole carbon copy of New Hope to Force Awakens, but it's like. I mean, can you blame him though?
Nope, I loved it. That's my favorite. Out of all of the Star Wars,
straight to it.
Out of all the live action, that's my. I'm talking about
Force Awakens.
Empire Strikes Back. Talking about Last Jedi. Not Last Jedi, but Return of the Jedi. All of them.
Oh, wait. But hold on. You put Force Awakens over the originals?
Yeah.
Damn. I feel like you just burned the internet with that one.
No. People who love Last Jedi, like that's crazy to me.
I ain't talking about Last Jedi.
I'm talking about you saying people who burn the internet when you make up rules into.
Okay. You want to talk about Last Jedi? Go ahead.
Sense. At least Force Awakens, you can't say, it didn't make any sense. It made more sense than anything else. It was
because
basic,
it followed.
It was simple.
Because it followed.
Nothing complicated.
Because it followed. New Hope. Better safe than sorry.
I enjoyed it. I cared about all the BB-8.
He was hilarious. He was good.
Hilarious.
I do love him.
He stole the show every time. But as you were speaking about JJ, you say you like him, right? Yeah.
I appreciate JJ. I appreciate what he did.
What about Rogue One? You don't have Rogue One over your old ones? Empire Strikes Back and all them?
Man.
Like it'd be Force Awakens and then it goes Return of the Jedi for me. If it was in the order.
I don't even know if I would put them. Like I know it's all Star Wars, but I don't know if I could put them all in one, like in one ranking. Because it's kind of like when people keep comparing LeBron to Michael. It's like, can we just keep them in their own eras, please, and just appreciate the greatness of their individual timelines? See what I'm saying?
I see.
You know, like I understand wanting to mix and match and put everything together and rank and all that, but I don't know. It's like I wouldn't want to put Rogue One over any of the originals. I wouldn't want to put the originals over Rogue One or any of, you know. It's just like I just want to just keep them in their own eras, you know, and just I don't know. That's just my thinking of it. Rogue One's still my favorite of the new era, and then if you want to talk old, man. Yeah, probably, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe Empire Strikes Back. Maybe.
Yeah, I love Return of the Jedi because Luke comes back and he's a, bad A.
Yeah, he is.
He's just like, he understands his power. They're like, who's this guy? And he's like, let me in. And he just
let me in.
And he goes and he has this little gray, it's like a dark kind of whatever robe thing he has on top of him, and he understands the Force. He understands his abilities versus all the other ones. He's doing a lot more training.
Sure.
And in Return of the Jedi, it's like he has returned. He figured it out.
And there must be a Rise of Skywalker. Speaking of Rise of Skywalker, now when I did the trailer reaction, a lot of people was freaking out because when a certain laugh came into the trailer, I was like, man, whose laugh is that? And people were like hating on me because it's like, you don't know who laugh that is? Come on. It's like, and then I had to pin a comment of my own comment saying, I know who the laugh is. It's just I'm just playing, you know. But when I had to like sit back and think about it, it's still a legit question. Who laugh is that? Because he died. He's dead. If his laugh is going down like that, it can't be him because we all witnessed that dude dying, okay? Just falling, he's dead. Okay, so to me, it's like still valid. It's like, JJ, how you bringing him back, man? How you bringing him back? Because even if you go...
Then we're skipping. We're doing Force Awakens going straight into... Rise of Skywalker. And
I don't even want to talk about Last Jedi.
We're forgetting the crap fest.
But you talked about Last Jedi already.
I talked a little bit about it in the sense of the craziness, how people love that movie.
Well, we'll get to Last Jedi.
We got to connect to my the little laugh.
Okay, back to Last Jedi then. Okay, we can go back to Last Jedi. It's just, oh my gosh.
Force Awakens, he did, to me, if
it was a good job.
If people say it was a carbon copy, at least he did a good job.
It was a good carbon copy. And fresh. Looking Rotten Tomatoes. Nothing but freshness all across the board.
You got it.
Not 100%, but fresh. It's still fresh. A lot of people
were excited about this world. They wanted to see what was going to be the next chapter.
Yeah, you see Solo and Chewie just...
Who this Kylo Ren? Who the Knights of Ren?
We're home, Chewie.
You got it.
We're home.
I don't remember that in any other... it could be that it's just because it was such a movie that came out after, I don't know, when the last prequel came out. What was the last one? Revenge of the Sith. It came out in 2003 or something.
Like 04 maybe?
Yeah, around that time. So, yeah, it had a lot of nostalgia, but it seemed like it earned it to me. It didn't seem like it was, like, gimmicky. It didn't feel like, when he said that to Chewie, Chewie, we're home.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it felt like we were home.
It was. You just see the Falcon just zipping here and there, and I was like, what?
And how Han Solo was talking about, like, he asked, what's his name, Finn. He's like, hey, man, so how are we going to get in here? How are we going to break into this what was the place, the big weapon that was blowing up all the, not Death Star.
No, I was like, you talking about the Death Star?
No. Wherever. They was on the ice planet where the actual weapon is, where Kylo kills, you know who in Force Awakens, if people haven't seen Force Awakens. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I got you.
And he asked him, he said, so what's the plan? And he's like, well, I think we're just going to use the Force. He said, that's not how the Force works. What you talking about? Bro, this is all betting on you.
Yeah.
No betting is like, that was just hilarious. It was earned because, like, Solo, he's not a Force user. No. But he knows that's not how you use the Force.
Yeah, he understands the concept. He understands the concept.
I was just like, that was just hilarious. But yeah, when we go into The Last Jedi, I just didn't understand what he was trying to do.
Like, is there any hidden lore of Star Wars that we don't know about? Like in the writings of, we'd have to ask Christian Harloff this one, but like some hidden illustrious powers that we just don't know about that Leia just magically got. Like
I don't know.
Like,
and even with my boy, I mean, I haven't seen it either. With Luke, he can project himself across the galaxy to another planet that he's not on to act like he was fighting. How can you do that? Project everything. You project your lightsaber. You projected everything.
Unless we're missing something.
Even if it was something that's in like some old book or some comic book or some writings, I still feel like it was executed bad. I wanted Luke to go out in a way that made sense to me.
With a bang? A logical bang.
Yeah, like if he made Kylo, in a sense, that's what he was like saying, I made Kylo and I don't want to make another Kylo.
Sure.
Okay, then maybe put him down or let him like take you out and you say I'm sorry to him. And maybe that would be like a little moment of Kylo saying, that's maybe a chance of him redeeming himself. Like, yes, I had to kill you, Luke, but I'm happy to know that you're sorry for what you did. Because I didn't, like, he was scared of Kylo in that movie. He was like, well, I just saw a dark side in him. I saw my father in him. And one night, I was about to come out and just cut his head off, and then I changed my mind. But by the time Kylo woke up, he saw me with the lightsaber, and now he's Kylo Ren. And I thought they was gonna maybe show a little bit of the Knights Rens, the Kylo, Knights in there, maybe like a little origin story with them. No, like,
that would have took up some time though.
Yeah, time that we needed. They had the longest chase scene ever with the two ships following the whole time. That was the whole movie. That the Empire was able to figure out a way to follow a person when they jump from, like, I forgot what it's called, like space jumping. When it, make the whole screen goes blue.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and the Empire figured out a way, or the New Order. The New Order figured out a way to follow people. To track them. So the whole time you see that the rebels, they're trying to fly away, and they just have their force fields up, and they're getting shot up in the back the whole time. So it's like a long chase scene. So you see Finn, he goes to like that gambling casino planet. He finds Guardian of the Galaxy, the Collector. He comes on. I'm like, all right. And like even with the whole fight scene with Captain Phasma, it was good. But I was like, I don't know. I would maybe want her to die.
Last Jedi?
I wanted her to die maybe in the third movie.
Man, the fight was cool, but I mean, Rian Johnson, he is a visionary. You got to give him that. He's definitely a.
It was original.
Yeah, and I guess that's probably one thing a lot of people like. Oh man, this is definitely an original take on Star Wars. It's like, I don't know, with Knives Out, you can be as original as you want because it's your creation. Star Wars ain't yours.
It's kind of like with what's his name, Shane Black. If you say you want to make Nice Guys, I love Nice Guys.
Excellent film.
Iron Man 3, that's not Iron Man.
Now
Parts of it.
Now remember how Christian put it. It's great as an individual film to itself, but it's a horrible MCU film.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that's not what you want from your Iron Man movie. Because
it's got a mix.
It connects to all the other movies.
Yeah, man.
And then the big switch. That's how I felt too. It's like, oh, we're gonna build up this teacher and make him not the actual bad guy.
Yeah, I don't know, Rian Johnson.
That's how I felt with the actual Snoke. Like, okay, we're gonna build up Snoke.
Snoke did nothing.
We're gonna build up Snoke, and he's not actually the bad guy. What? You
what?
He's not the bad. You build him up.
Snoke was scary. That nigga was scary to me.
And JJ, I feel like that's JJ original idea, but everybody like, oh, I don't know what he looks like. I've never seen him in the comics or anything, so. He was original to me, and he was in Force Awakens.
Well, I remember hearing I remember hearing, where did I hear it? It was either through Christian or Mark or someone on the squad, but they were talking about Snoke. There was mentions of a Snoke in the lore.
He didn't get a chance to tell us about himself.
So
he didn't say anything about where he came from.
I don't know, it might be some hidden, tucked away Star Wars novel in the bottom of the barrel or something. I don't know. But you know,
even then, it still seemed like they cut him way too soon. Way too soon.
So you think JJ planned on having him as the big baddie for the third one?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yep.
So back to Rise of Skywalker. So Rise of Skywalker essentially was, let's see if we can explain and rectify all the BS that Rian Johnson did. So the best thing he could have came up with, though, was bring back the Emperor as a clone, though?
I guess you got to have a bad guy that's
bad
outside
enough.
A bad guy that's outside of Kylo. Because I think they maybe was going to try to always redeem Kylo in the story arc of Force Awakens all the way up to
redemption.
Yeah, redemption. So the only way to do that is you got to have another bad guy that's maybe worse than Kylo. And the only one that makes sense, like at that point, if you already killed Snoke, you can't bring Darth Vader back.
It would have been ridiculous. It would have been crazy if he tried to bring back Vader.
And he's good. He died being a good guy.
So he got redeemed.
So I'm like, who else could you do?
Emperor.
I'm like, JJ, I think he was in a losing battle, man. It was like, it was no win-wins. He could not win at any turn after what Rian Johnson did.
Yeah. I mean, unless he dug up in the bot like some other villain that we don't know about.
But then it'll be the third movie, the third and final movie.
Oh, you got to explain where he comes from.
Where he come from?
Yeah.
And he's been hiding the whole time. Like that's what people were saying about the whole Rise of Skywalker. So you saying the Emperor been out there making all these ships, this big old army, and he hasn't been doing nothing for like 30 years or something. Just sitting out there, just posted up,
doing about nothing.
Just waiting.
I guess he's a puppeteer then.
Hey, that's what everybody was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He's like, oh, I'm the one who's behind Snoke. I was the one behind this. And I'm like, you can just claim all that now, but you know, we didn't see the actual moves. You know, you can just say that you did it, but it's like, did you earn it?
I don't know. Ryan just threw off everything. I feel like if JJ directed all three, it would have been way more solid.
At least listen to what he had to say. You know, I feel like they gave it to Ryan. And Ryan was like, do I need to take any notes? No, you can do whatever you want. Okay. He didn't ask anybody for anything. If he did, you know, he kind of just ran with it and just, all right, I'm just going to kind of take what you say in consideration and I'm going to do what I want.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. It was a very disappointing ending to a saga of the Skywalker saga, you know.
But this new. So you saw, I showed you that post about that news. What do you want, Jax?
He said he loves Star Wars. He says not enough cats.
Not enough cats. You got it. But good thing we got a baby Yoda. Woo! I can't wait for this new season of Mando. You know, we got season 3 locked and loaded.
What's season 3 of what?
Mando.
But it's season 2 that haven't came out.
I know.
Why you got season 3 locked and loaded? That's
what I'm telling you. What they did. Season 2 is coming.
Okay.
And season 3, they already got it skyrocketed. Like it's in the works. I said, dang, y'all super confident about season 2 then.
Or they doubling down. I bet that's like one of their most popular properties.
If not the most popular.
At this point, yeah.
Man, Mando was crazy. You like Mando?
I love it.
Okay.
Once again, very simple.
This is the way.
It's not like an overcomplicated, not a lot of switch ups. The first episode you see Baby Yoda. And what's the whole premise after that? Protecting him. That's it. Ain't nothing else. Ain't no crazy twist.
Simple as that, huh?
Oh, ain't nothing crazy about it. Simple. You can say that's from a carbon copy of all kind of different movies and TV shows.
Which is what happened with Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Which is kind of
stupid.
Why can't they talk to each other?
I mean, you can blame it on Kathleen Kennedy. She's not talking to the people who make the shows.
Because you would think as showrunners in your meetings, y'all would be in a big ass room and
She's over Lucasfilm, and she does. Even let's talk about another one. Han Solo, or just Solo. I like Solo. Don't say I love it, but I really enjoyed it.
Ron Howard did what he could.
He did a great job.
He did his thing for what he had to work with.
He did a really good job for the amount of time that he had.
Yeah.
And people didn't like that one, and I'm like, I liked it.
Yeah, my man, Community did his thing. Donald Glover, he killed it.
For me, I wouldn't want to be like, well, I want to see the Phil and Miller cut Where's the Phil and Miller quote?
Shout outs to Zach.
I want the. We're talking about Star Wars. What are you bringing up Zach for? Zach's not in Star Wars.
Hey, you brought up Iron Man, remember?
Anyways, I thought what you talking about? That was your voice. Okay. Anyways, okay, Jax. We talking about Ron Howard versus Phil and Miller Lord. Okay. They're cut. I don't need it.
You don't need it?
I don't want it.
You satisfied?
I'm more than satisfied.
Yeah, I do. I did love the whole Snowpiercer scene.
Oh, the train?
In Solo.
Man, that was like a train robbery.
Yeah, that was cool.
Mando and Solo, they kind of make me feel like cowboys, like a cowboy, space cowboy.
Yeah.
Even though I know that's what everybody says about like the old movies, they said that what George was trying to do too. He wanted to make like some kind of space odyssey opera with some cowboys.
Western
kind of feel.
Yeah, because Mando definitely has a Western vibe
for
to
sure,
it.
for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but Baby Yoda, it's so crazy to see Baby Yoda.
It is not even Yoda.
I know, but
people just call him.
That's
Baby
his
Yoda.
name. Even if that's not it, that could be Yoda's grandpa.
The timeline.
It don't matter.
The timeline doesn't make a lot.
But
of sense.
Yoda's old as piss though.
He's not from. That's after the Empire went down. So that's after the Return of the Jedi.
I never could realize. I could never figure out the timeline for Mando. So where is Mandalorians? Where is it?
I'm pretty positive it's right after Return of the Jedi, or it was after Empire Strikes Back. But I'm pretty sure it's after what Luke and the whole rebel group did to the Empire. They crushed them. They won in Empire. I mean, after Return of the Jedi.
Okay, so
that's why they keep talking about like the Mandalorians and that place. But you still see the remnants of the Empire with the whole stormtroopers.
Okay, so Yoda's grandson?
Grandson?
I don't know. Cousin? Baby cousin?
I mean, it could be no one to explain his race. So it's just someone, maybe it's from his race.
Yeah.
You don't got to be related to Yoda. It's just someone of his race.
I guess it'd be kind of cool if they were related.
I guess.
But it's still kind of cool to watch. I mean, I'm still calling Baby Yoda.
I mean, I don't have a problem with
Yeah. But seeing his, I don't know, you could tell like, the way his powers is just, the way he's, I don't know, it's just cool just seeing him save Mando so many times. It's like, and Mando's like, you're a special little kid, aren't you? You know, and I felt bad about my old dude that helped Mando in the end and still got shot down like that. I liked him. What was his name again? This is the way.
Oh, he didn't say this is the way. That's the Mandos.
Yeah, I know, but
he would say, I have spoken.
That's it. I have spoken. Yeah,
He'll
yeah.
say something. I don't know.
What was
he's
his
that
name?
cool alien little dude.
I forgot his name. Anyway, there's so much information in Star Wars to keep up with. It's hard to keep up with. Ugh. But what was the other thing? The that spin-off movie that's coming.
It's a spin-off movie.
The one I showed you.
It's a lot of spin-off movies I've heard.
I've only seen one that's coming.
I've seen two. I've heard of another female-led spin-off
I saw that
movie.
one.
So that's two right there. Cause you showed me another one earlier.
By my dude that did Slight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's another one. That's two.
Dang. I thought they were gonna take a break.
Exactly. Money. Disney want that money.
They gonna make it.
The
It's Star Wars.
mouse is going to make its money.
How much money did Solo make?
Not
a lot. I don't think...
Under $1 billion. So that was a flop to them. That's crazy to be under $1 billion. I think they made like 800 or something. And he's like, "Yep, that's a fail." I'm like, I bet they would wish.
I know Last Jedi made bukus.
Oh, it made bukus. Yeah, Last Jedi did, and Rise of Skywalker.
Okay.
They both made more than $1 billion.
Wait, Scott. What do you want, Jax?
He's just give him the facts. I think he said $1.5 billion. I think
Okay. But did Force Awakens?
It broke all the records. Force Awakens broke all the records.
Yeah, for a December release. I remember that.
Not just for December release. It just broke like domestic for a while. It didn't. I think it was Infinity War or Endgame. It has the highest record now. I think it was Endgame and Infinity War and like Avatar. But Star Wars Force Awakens is still the highest one out of all the Star Wars movies. Force Awakens is.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Oh man.
But Rogue One, it made more than $1 billion.
Of course, it's Rogue One. Come on.
Exactly.
Now. Yeah, come on. Gareth Edwards, let's go. Though, yeah, Godzilla. Anyway, What was I about to say? Yeah. Well, I guess did we cover enough?
Yeah, you got Mando. You
Talked
got
about Mando. Talked about
a little bit
Rise.
of Rebels. You got to talk about Rebels.
Yeah, Last Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Talked about the originals a little bit.
Talking about a little bit of the spin-offs, where they're gonna be not taking a break.
Prequels. I mean, I guess this is good. I guess it's good enough for May the 4th.
JJ, let the force be with you.
Okay.
Whatever next thing you do, DC, Marvel, your own original stuff. Let's make this happen.
Oh man, and we're at about the 30-minute mark, so that's kind of cool. Cause I did tell you about 30 minutes. Okay, and my battery's dying. All right, well, Jax, go ahead. Well, I guess this will be the end of our Star Wars podcast. I mean, we don't do podcasts often, so.
Nope.
Anyway, all right. Well, may the fourth be with you. Stay safe in these virus times, and stay protected and sanitize. Okay. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
No, you.
Bye.
There you go, like a Girl Scout. Okay. Okay. Bye.